Good day all. Today we will do the last round of raid, of this type of raid, and I didn't change anything on my fleet build. Still the same, and the coding system, it's still as it was before. There's no changing. The building code, it's in descriptions of the video, which I have posted last time, and I'll also post it this time. I'm using the Sea Serpent crew, and also the Salty Dog will be also good in this type of target. The countermeasure ship is still have the same three sprint countermeasure, and this is the build I have. If you have 4, that's fine. If you have 2x2 armors, also that's fine. The main idea, as I mentioned always, and for the players who see my video first time, the main idea from my video, I'm talking also only about myself, and I'm sure that other colleagues on the Battle Pirate community have the same idea, which we are trying to give us the idea to other players to reduce their damage. If you are getting 30 minutes after you are watching the video, that's fine. You will reduce it once you are doing the targets. The first hit, second hit, in the strategy I do, the first hit I will not be able to have a map repair. I will be having a base repair, and maybe the second one, once I get to know the target and where is the positions I keep, because the target will be newly to us, to anyone, and after we know the target, we create the video and show, because we are giving the mistakes we have created before. We try to give you the idea about it so you can avoid them, and therefore do not try to match. If you are getting the map repair, this is perfect, but if you are not getting the map repair, don't be disappointed. Just keep up, and I'm sure that will improve. At the same time, your damage amount, it's less, and this is an advantage, because you will not stay on the game 24 trying to play and getting the points. You'll play at certain times in your day, and then you'll do other activity in life, and you go back again to play the game. So therefore, if you are reducing your damage, you will be able to do more targets, and when you have other activity, you keep your fleet for repair. As I mentioned before, I always auto the low target, which is the 102. I auto them. So I keep my fleets in the morning, do some targets, maybe 10. It will be 3 hours, 4 hours. I keep it. I don't need to kill my fleets. Just do the few targets before going to the work, and then before going to sleep, I keep killing my fleets before I'm going to sleep, just only to have the time to drive on 103, and if you do the 900. In this video, I will drive the 102, but I give the suggestions, and this is what I'm doing. I never drive the 102. I just know the first positions where I keep my fleet, but really honestly, this is what I'm doing. I never drive the 102. I keep auto them. So enough talking about it, and let's see before my expirations of the crew. So let's have the crew. So we'll find 102 target. So we're hitting this one. So in 102 and 103, you will enter always from the same positions. It doesn't matter from where you're entering. The only one that you will be, having an entry zone, it's the 900. So in 102, you will start on this land, surround it. So we kill that part. Kill these turrets. In the 102, there is only one type of the turrets of the UAV, which is the countermeasure. So right now, after we killing that part, I bring my fleets to these locations on the edge and waiting for the boosting speed just to enter to this zone and kill that part. So I will just kill this one. Now I'll kill the key buildings with the gates, and then I will highlight this one. The main idea to know, I highlight because I want to show you where I will move. So I bring my ships over here, and to bring your ships over here, you just need to bring it to the edge. And then I highlight this one. So I know exactly where is the location. So you can see this is the one which is over here. At the same time, I'm safer from this to be activated, safer from this to be activated. So if I bring my fleets to these locations, I'll be able to kill the ship and move. So right now I'll bring my ships to this location. And it's done. The second ship has been activated. So I will just wait for it. Now I will hide this one. When you are trying to bring your ships to the edge or to the certain positions, do not try to do the positions while you have the boosting. Otherwise, you will lose the control of the ships and you will end up entering the zone that you don't want to enter it. So I will just bring over here. This is a countermeasure, so there is no issue about it. And as I mentioned, in 102, there is only one type, which is the countermeasure 1. Now I'll bring my ships to these locations. I will kill this one. Now this is the one I just bring it because I want to know exactly where it is. So I'll just bring my ships. I will know. So if you want to know exactly, so for example, if I highlight this one and you want to know where to stop your fleets, so I just bring your fleets. While it's moving, bring your mouse, do not click it, just only highlight so you know exactly the position where you want to stop the fleets. So here it is. So this is far away. So while I'm entering right now, I want to kill first this one, which is coming to this part. So I bring my ships to this location. And this UAV, as I mentioned, is countermeasure, so no issue about it. We just kill them. Of course, this one you need to take care about it, but since we are in the gate, it will be far away. Now we have this part, which is really the, the critical part. So I will just bring my ship again back over here. So the idea, I will just bring my ships to these locations and try to do the maneuver on this part. So the only idea, I just need to know the limits. So I bring my target to these locations and see how it goes. So the idea that when I'm moving over here, I just move quickly just to avoid the damage while I have the high speed on the ship itself. This is the best way I have tried to figure it out, and this is the only, I forget about this part, sorry. I need to enter the zone over here very quickly. I made a mistake, as you can see, while I'm talking, but anyway, it's not big issue. So right now, once we're done, the main idea that when I bring my ship over here, I would just highlight these turrets, so I know the limits, bring my ships to the edge, and then I enter to the zone. Anyhow, it's not a big issue. Now I will highlight this one, so I can bring my ship to the edge. And here where I'm saying that if it's in the high boost, you see you will not be able to have. So if you are having by mistakes that you are here and you don't know exactly I forget, I would like to adjust. The best way to go to the other directions, when the ship going back again to the slow speed, now you can bring your ships to the zone where you want to kill it. So right now I just highlighted, I have the high speed boost right now, and then I kill that part. Do not make sudden turns, keep in the street until the last firing points that has been finished. Some people, when they kill it, they keep, because there is a way. I'll just stop the fleet, that there is still one fire coming from the turrets, and when you turn, you will get the damage, the direct damage from it. Instead of the splash. The splash will be less. You are getting a damage from it, but it will be less than to have a direct damage from the turret itself. Now, when we are killing these lands, I will just highlight this one because I want to kill that turret over here without entering the zone, which is the killing zone. Now I come to this location. I will just wait for the ship. So I will just highlight this one right now. Wait for the boost time, then I kill this one. Then I highlight this one. Wait for the boost. As you can see right now, there was a buildings over here, and that buildings, the first round, it was hitting that one, and when it hit, I took 3 rounds to kill that turrets. If there is no buildings was hit, if I was in these locations, then the first hit, it will come from here. This was a mistake from my side because I didn't notice the buildings over here. Now I'll kill this one. This one no issue because it's having a firing angles, triangles firing angles. Now I'll highlight this one, bring my ship to this location. Wait for the boosting. So here is the 102. As you can see, the penetrative one is the one that normally it's more. As you can see, it's evaded 0 and resisted 7%. But here we have 23% resisted and 69 evaded and 1% taken. So this one also it will give you an idea that's why I have kept 3 penetrative armor and 1 corrosive. The damage, it's 4 minutes, but I have made some mistakes, especially with the corrosive turret, but still it's repairable. So we'll hit right now the 103. So this is 1. So the same things with 102. 103 doesn't have an entry point. All of the time you will hit it. You will be having the same positions. The only difference between 102 and 103 is the UAV turrets, as it have 2 types of the UAV, and therefore you need to take care about it. In the previous raid, the UAV target, it was having white aura, which is the firing zone, as well also a red one, and we can know or we can notice which one is countermeasure, which one is not countermeasure by the firing color, the firing zone color. So if it was white, it was, I think, countermeasure or outside of outrange, and if it was red, one of them, I don't remember exactly, but this is how we know each one of them, how it's different. So right now when we group the fleets, try to if you want to position something, try to be on the normal speed. For example, if I would like to kill these turrets, I will try to be on the normal speed, not on the boost, to avoid getting a damage. If it was in high boost, maybe it will be speeding up and you will lose the control of the fleet. So even right now, if I want to repositions, I have seen that I have tried to remove the boosting speed from my fleets by surrounding out, and then I position my fleet correctly to the edge of the zone, firing zone. So right now, because this is a corrosive, I want to have a high speed. Try to be, I will just zoom it in so you can notice. When I'm moving, I will just keep it here, because even if after I kill it, there will be some firing from the turret, even if it's dead. And therefore, do not make a sudden turn with your fleets. Just keep it in a straight. So you can see, even after I kill it or it was killed, there is some seconds that you can notice that there is a firing coming from the ship. So once it's killed, I'll try to enter the zone, which to kill the ship over here. So I bring my ship to the edge, and then I go inside. By the end, I'll just highlight this one. And why I highlight it, because I want to bring my ship to this position. So when I'm moving, I'll be having this firing, moving angle, and we see it together right now. I stop on these positions. So right now you can see when it's stopping, I'll be having this moving angles to avoid getting damage from this one. So I will just keep moving right now. Right now I will just highlight it, just only because I want to kill some of the buildings. Now I will just highlight this one. Why I have killed the buildings? Because I mentioned before that I would like to have the special weapon on the ship, which is coming after the few U1 upgrade, because I want to kill it from the first hit. I will just wait. So I bring my ship, you can see over here. So I bring my ship to this location. Straight line. Once it's killed, I will just change the position. Now I come over here and highlight this one. Wait for the boosting time. And the boosting, once the ring is showing up, you have the boosting speed. So I will just keep moving. You notice that there's, even after I killed it, there is some firing coming from it. So right now I kill this one, and then I highlight this one. I highlight it because I do want to enter or having some kind of damage from it while I'm just trying to outrange these turrets. This is outrange and this is a countermeasure. So I will just right now bring my ship to these locations. As you can see, because it was in high speed, I remove them because I want to have the edge, and it's already highlighted. I didn't care about this one because it's countermeasure, so no issue. But this one, it was need to be killed because it's not countermeasure. Now after it's killed, I will just highlight this one, and I know the edge, so my movements will be these positions. So I just move, kill this land, and then I highlight this one. So you can come. Now we can outrange it. And then I will just highlight this one so I can kill all the buildings without entering to the firing zone. Once I kill it, I'll make the positions that I want to and freeze my fleet, waiting for the boosting up, and then keep moving. So this is for the 103. Now we will do the 900. So it's 3 minutes over here. For the 900, the entrance I prefer is from 2 o'clock. So here is 1. I group my fleet. And then I will highlight this one just to know where is my limits of driving. I will kill the buildings to use the the special weapon after we upgrade. So I can kill it from the first hit to avoid getting firing several fires from the turret itself. So right now I'm waiting for the speed. It's there, moving. So you can see from the first hit, and even after the first hit, after the killed it, you can notice immediately. You can repeat the video as much as you want. You can notice that still there is some remaining fire. So don't do any sudden turn to avoid getting damage. Try to kill this one. When you try to kill or outrange the UAV, make sure that you are not on the high speed. I will wait for the ship. Kill it. And then I will kill the turrets over here. It's countermeasure, so it's not a big issue. Now I come over here, mark this one, just to make sure to avoid the firing zone. Once you are in the safe zone, highlight this one to know your limits. You can see right now I'm trying to remove the speed boost and then outrange this one. Now I will highlight this one and then bring my ship to this location. When the speed boost coming, kill that part, keep moving in straight, and then adjust to kill, because this is a UAV, we cannot countermeasure. Highlight again this one. I bring my ship to these locations, and I bring these positions because this is the short entrance that I have with this one, with the red one. If I'm here, I will lose. I will have a gap, which the penetrative, the splash coming from this ship can hit me. So you need to try to avoid it. I bring my ship to this location. Now I bring to because I want to kill. Now I highlight this one. Come to wait for the time boost, then keep moving. I will wait for the ship, which is here, this coming from the north. I can go in again. I'll just try to have the edge. I will go inside. And you can see I have bring my ship to the edge with this one. So right now here is one, and you need to take care about it. So I will highlight this one, and you need to care about this one. So this is the zone that when you want to turn. So my ship, my driving, it will be to these locations. I will avoid the edge of this turret, and then I go to the right side over here. So we see it together. So I'll try to get out. Highlight this one so you know the locations. So once I have the straight line, I will just highlight this one. So I need to bring my fleets to this location. So I will just keep this one. So when I have the safe zone to turn, I bring my ship to this location. Highlight it. So there is a buildings over here. So when you are in the edge, it will be killed, because as I said before, and I repeat it, you need to get used to the special weapon after the upgrade, because this will give you can kill it from the first hit. Moving. That's not an issue. Now I'll go to kill the other part. I need to highlight this one first to avoid getting hit. Now I'll highlight this one so I know the limits. I'll activate the ship, and then I highlight this one. Why? Right now I know the limits, but I don't know the limits about this one. So I'll highlight it. Ship is coming. Kill it. Once it's killed, I just bring my ship to this location, to the limits. So right now it's highlighted, so I will kill this one first and keep moving to the end of the wall of this buildings, of this edge, and then highlight this one to be killed. So I will not try to wait to the second wave of the firing. So right now I kill this one, highlight this one. So this is how I did right now. So right now we can kill this one. I highlight it. So I bring my ship to this crossing part. And then I'll bring it to the edge over here and keep moving, because I will kill this one as well and kill this one. This is a countermeasure, so I don't care. So once now this will be killed first, I will not care about the building, because this is the first one, it will be killed, and trying to avoid this one as much as you can. So right now this is what I will do. Keep moving. And then I bring it to this location. I will just highlight this one to know the edge. So this is the moving. So try to avoid this turret as well. So I'll try to kill the key buildings, not the key buildings, sorry, the buildings over here, because I want to have immediate killing to this one. Once it's killed, highlight this one, so you know your limits. I bring my ship to this location. Wait for the speed. Highlight this one. So once it's fired, wait for the 3 seconds or 2 seconds, because the loading for the limited or the special U1 weapon, I think 5 seconds. So once it's there, I will just need to have the right. That's why I want to move the speed. Right now I'm in the edge. I keep it on the edge because I want to get advantage from avoiding the damage by the speed. So if I'm a little bit far away or closer, it will be activated. If I'm far away, I will get some damage from it. So you need to be really on the edge. And this is, you'll get used to it once you are once you've done some targets. It will be by practice. So right now I'll just keep moving. So this is the 900. You can see it's all penetrative. And the repair time, it's 30 minutes. It's a base repair. The 900, it's taking time because it's having a lot of drive, but the timing for it, it's 8 minutes with the driving. So that's why I'm saying that you can drive the 103 and 900 if you do the 900. The 103 and 102, it's auto, and 103 is less driving. It's your own decisions how to do it. By the end, a summary. Try to kill the building surrounded by the corrosive turrets, because you want to kill it fast by using the weapon on after the upgrade from the first hit. Try to have one directions movements, especially to the corrosive turret, to avoid getting damage from it. And try to highlight the turret when you are driving to avoid getting involved with it. Of course, it will fire, maybe it will fire some penetrative, let's say penetrative turrets. It will fire some of you and you will just retreat and you go in. That means you are getting double firing to your ships. So these are the key points for killing the target itself, and I hope the video it helped. Thank you again for watching, and I hope this helped. See, now we will do the 103. So 900, I prefer to enter from the 2 o'clock once the repair is done. And the reasons for that, because I will try to kill the buildings, the key buildings surrounded, and then I will enter to the zone. In 103, so it will have two types of UAV. In last raid, this one, the aura was white and red, but in this raid, both of them are red, which is making some confusions. The only things or the only options we have is just only we know the shape of the turret, which is, let's say it in this one, because this is here. You can see if I zoom in, this is the shape, which is the countermeasure one, to have and the same speed. The outrange one, and I will highlight this one. So just because I want to kill it's having all the buildings. This is countermeasure. When it doesn't have the wing, this is how I memorize them. I try to memorize the shape of the turret itself. So once you memorize them, it will be easy to control them. Kill all these buildings. So right now I will kill. This is countermeasure turret, so no issue. I will kill also the buildings. Now wait for the boosting time. I'm coming to these locations. I will just highlight this one. Why? Because this is, I can outrange it. This is a UAV turret, and this is a corrosive turret. So not countermeasure. Outrange this one. We need to outrange it. And here is also one thing you need to keep in your minds. When you try to outrange any turret, will be activated. Try to be on the. We'll wait for it. It was a mistake. I was going to have a mistake because of this. I don't know why, because it's not giving my ships over here the way that to control properly to the positions. I'm not sure why. So now once I kill that turret, which is the UAV, outrange it, I'll just bring my ships to be here, and you can see I'm just having the edge. This one is far away, so I will kill this one because this is a corrosive one in a straight line. Do not go right or left. You can see even if after I kill it, there was one firing zone. I think you will notice it later on. Once I kill this one, if you kill the surrounded buildings, my ships on the turret, that will be easy to kill the ship. Now I will highlight this one because I don't want to enter to the range. This I will kill. So I'll go inside this one, and then I'll outrange this one. Make sure the positions. Yes, this is the positions that I want to. So right now I'm trying to avoid this one. So I highlight it. I can come over here, and then I keep moving in a straight line because I want to kill this one. Now I come over here, I just need to avoid getting hit from. And then this is a countermeasure. Sorry, this is countermeasure because I don't want to enter the zone while. So I will just right now I choose this one ship because of the short distance. Sorry, I forget about it. The red once you kill the ship, and you just highlight this one, so I can to avoid entering the zone itself, reaching that part, and avoiding the penetrative missiles from coming from the ship itself. So I bring my ships to this location. So once I kill it over here, I deactivate my highlighting this one, and I go and highlight this one by clicking Shift, and then I highlight this one to avoid entering the zone itself. I was lucky. I will just highlight this one. Or I could kill also this one for the ship. So I bring my ships to this location. Now I bring my fleets to this location. I will try to kill the buildings, as I mentioned before, that I need to make sure that I have taken some penetrative hit. I will wait for the boosting time, and then I keep moving. Then I go inside. Now we go over here, highlight this one. Wait for the boosting time. I'm sure that you have noticed that there is still a firing zone. So I highlight this one because I want to know the limits. I don't want to enter to the zone and having a damage from it. Now I come over here. I will just highlight this one. So here's the positions. I will just come over here because this is the one. So this is the safe zone. Keep moving. Shit. This is what I don't like.